1 year ago, we shared the opportunity with the church to plant churches in Siberia. The need is great. Over 21,000 cities, towns, and villages in Siberia, they've never heard the gospel. The local churches in Siberia are planting churches. They have an initiative to do that, but we've got an opportunity to partner with them because they're strapped financially. They've done about all that they can do.
In one sense, Russia's a little bit fallen off the radar screen. A number of years ago, we had 3 times or 4 times the number of missionaries in this country. We're about a quarter of that. And I really believe that even your investment in the first 100 churches, that it's just really going to be a token of what's going to happen over the years ahead.
As a church, we saw a need, and we met the need by setting a goal to plant 100 churches in Siberia, and the response has been unbelievable from the people of James River. Already, 85 churches have been launched. 15 more are launching in the next 2 months. From Kosa to Yemba, churches are being planted, and it's making a huge impact.
Последние несколько лет мы сфокусировались на насаждении новых церквей здесь, в Сибири. Я очень благодарен вам за ваши молитвы и поддержку. Спасибо, Ассамблее Джеймс Ривер.
The exciting thing is God is using the people of James River to build His church and to share the gospel. Our investment in Siberia, it's changing lives. Churches are being planted, and the impact on individuals' lives is amazing. I'm reminded of a story that we just received recently. It's from a lady named Olga Tolorita, a 40-year-old woman who actually lives in Ачинск, where we've planted a church.
Я живу в городе Ачинск. Когда мне было 16 лет, я забеременела. После того, как родился сын, вскоре муж забрал сына, и они оставили меня. У меня не было средств к существованию. Я чувствовала себя одинокой, готовой покончить жизнь самоубийством, то есть я была алкоголиком. Пастор Денис нашел меня и помог мне попасть в реабилитационный центр. Вот с того времени, когда я познала в этом центре Христа, Христос освободил меня от алкогольной зависимости, и в моем сердце появилась надежда и появилась любовь к людям, которой раньше не было. Начала воссоединяться, и в итоге сейчас мы вместе ходим в церковь в городе Ачинске. Я знаю, что когда приходит Бог в жизнь человека, в жизнь приходит надежда. Пусть Бог благословит всех тех, кто помог этой церкви взять начало нашего года. Пусть Бог благословит нас.
You know, Olga's story is just one of many that we've heard from Siberia. Lives are being changed just like Olga's, and the people of James River have been a part of that. Their faithfulness has made that happen.
Thanks for sacrificing, and thanks for giving, thanks for leading, thanks for caring. Really, and that's really what I want you guys to know. We need somebody to care for Russia. And I want to see this nation changed. I want to see God do something miraculous, and we're going to see people come to Christ.
To speak to you men and women in the service of America. I've been asked to tell you about television, so I'll trim the philosophizer. Television is most certainly here to stay. Most certainly here to stay. Most certainly here to stay.
One day through television, the entire world will stream into our living room.
And does anybody guess how many television stations must be up?
Is an amazing new wireless with electronic remote control.
Electronic, easier, and safe.
Imagine, if you will, sitting down to your morning coffee, turning on your home computer to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem.
This is an experiment. Engineers now predict the day will come when we get all our newspapers and magazines by home computer.
What do you mean, newspaper? That's what it does. What do you write to it like mail?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to land. Please fasten your seatbelts. Ensure that your seatbelts are in upright position and that your tray tents and footrests are folded away.
Being a single mom with 4 kids and a son with special needs, you don't get out much. you don't have a lot of interaction, you know, with a lot of people when you're just home by yourself and for kids and running errands, doctors, dentist appointments. Church was a big part of my life. Well, what brought us to move to Atlanta, God spoke to me about a year ago, and I said, okay, I don't have any family there. I don't know many people there. When you have 4 kids, you're a single mom, you depend on a babysitter quite a lot. And I said, well, okay, God said it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be like Abraham. You know, just get up and go. You know, it's not easy, but you trust God that He knows what's on the other side of it. To have the online campus is a great comfort. When your world is upside down, you have access to everything that James River does. The most impacting moment was on a Wednesday night when John was preaching the series on the Holy Spirit. And I just happened to be baking some pastries at the time, which not everything on Pinterest, they don't all turn out like that, just to let you know. So I had the iPad in front of me, I was rolling out my dough, and I put a tray in, and then he started talking. It was towards the end of the service where he was talking about how the baptism of the Holy Spirit, and you know, he was reading out of the Bible, but you feel the presence. It's not just words, but it's God's presence and the Holy Spirit presence, and I felt like I was there. And I brought my pastries. And so the fire alarm went off, and I was like, oh no, here I am, just a mess. I'm crying. I'm just so into the service. What's interesting about the online campus, I feel like He's talking just to me. That for me is like, you can do that on every service that you watch. You feel like you're part. You feel like you're there. You feel happy. You feel like you're welcomed, and you feel refreshed. I'm so grateful for this technology that we have, that I can still feel like you're part of James River even though you're far away.
Technology is such a powerful tool because it literally can go anywhere. And so we're able as a church to meet people exactly where they're at and take them on a journey. That's exactly what we've seen since the online campus has been launched. You know, so many stories have come in of people who have said, man, I just didn't have a place to go. I didn't have a place to attend church, or I'm in a season right now where it's really hard for me to get to a good church. And just being able to attend James River Online, to be a part of the prayer meeting, to be a part of service on Sunday morning, has been absolutely life-changing for me, and it has allowed me to enter in with the people of James River and have a church family to be a part of. Literally 45 different countries have been represented on James River's online campus. You know, people weekly watching in Indonesia and the Philippines, in the UK and Germany, and it's our prayer that in 2014 it just continues to grow, that it continues to touch more lives, more countries, more people, and that they would experience the presence of the Lord, that they would experience the victory that God has for them, and that they would be absolutely changed by it.